So I'm going to be trying out some of the new skills I've acquired since I've leveled up a little bit. The rotation is still essentially what it was around, level 12 or so. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm in heal spec. So, change of plans. This is going to be to try out some of this healing. So far... Oh, goody, my buddy Blueberry is in here. Blue Raspberry. Blue Raspberry is good at what he does. Anyway, so the first thing you use is Rejuvenate, which buffs either of these two abilities. Deliverance makes it activate quicker, where Benevolence, it costs less. So it basically helps you manage your energy. That's pretty much it. Also on my Took of the utility, where if I use my Force Push, it'll give everybody a bit of a heal. Sometimes if one of the guys I'm trying to heal is locked up in melee, I'll run up right behind him and hit Force Push. And the reason why I do that is to knock... Well, maybe I've got somebody. It knocks them away, my enemy away, and also it heals my teammate a little bit. Now, I don't have a ton of experience with this. I was actually dual queuing for a flashpoint, and had to switch to healing for a Koyat Drive Yards run, and I just wound up not speccing back. Every time in between I forget. I intended to go back to DPS. And looks like... Alright, great. They were able to cap. I didn't really need to do too much. It's not like they were taking a ton of damage. But now that the enemy's here, just in case... One of the nice things about Sages is healer, DPS. You get Force Quake, and there's a huge area of effect on it. I've actually racked up a couple of kills, even while healing, because if I see a big group meleeing, if they're meleeing in the same area, my camera freaked out a little bit there, I'll drop Force Quake right on top of them, and it makes it easy for my partners to DPS the guy down. This is actually nice. There's been a couple of pugs I've been in lately where it was a little tough. But this is nice. There's actually a decent group of people on right now. I got too much range on that guy. Oh, never mind. He went up to someone else. I'm going to say I gave him the perfect reach to just leap to me again, which was a mistake. I should have either stayed closer or just completely blocked line of sight on him. Alright, there we go. That's the end of him. So I gotta be careful on bridges and stay away from the edges. And it looks like, yeah. They weren't able to get anyone over here in time, so that was like a gimme. And I don't see anyone getting anywhere near the door, so no one's taking a ton of damage. I'm just gonna do some DPS for a little bit, because it seems like there's no harm done. You know what? I'm gonna actually spam my slow for a little bit. And that damage is no big deal. Alright, so now some people are taking damage, including me. I should be paying more attention to people's health. I don't know where that guy is. All I know is he's out of range. That sniper's going to try to stop someone from planting, so I think... There we go. Can help get rid of him. Throw a slow on that guy. Push this person away. I avoid eating a full Master Strike whenever possible. It's just best practices. You got a stun, you got a knockback. You have a couple of tools. Because even... Yeah, because this is the Lobby bracket. I don't think too many of them have access to unremitting, which would ruin my day. And right now I'm just kind of sloppily casting. There's no pressure on me. I don't think anyone's really at a big risk of dying. So that's pretty easy. I didn't really need to do much. This isn't really a great example, but... And I'm not going to try to complain that I'm being super amazing or anything. Like, I'm barely getting attacked, as you can clearly see. But it's actually perfect for demonstration purposes, as far as saying, you know, ideally, you hit Rejuvenate, and if they are taking a decent amount of damage, you can pop your Force Potency, so it'll most likely crit, and then hit Deliverance, and that'll give them a big heal. And if it's just a steady stream of damage coming in and you don't need that big heal right away, then I used to try to spam Benevolence. So, I'm not sure which way the enemy's going to be coming. I mean, nobody does, so I'm going to wait here and see where most of the action goes and then run and start healing. Looks like they're going west. Force a habit I open. I'm opening up with attacks. Alright, let's see. This guy's taking some damage, so... There we go. Pretty much in that same order that I just mentioned. Rejuvenate. I guess I'll go with... Alright, somebody else is taking a bit more damage. So let's get him a big heal right away. Rejuvenate. And we'll get him another big heal. There we are. And the way it works is pretty much by the time you're done with one heal... Ooh, a couple of guys are taking a lot of damage at once. You should be able to get right back to Rejuvenate almost immediately. The thing I need to work on is... Well, not getting line of sight by the guy I'm trying to heal. I don't think I'm going to get to him in time. To get this woman off of me. I'm gonna heal myself. And just drop an AoE because I need a second to look around. Alright, so... Just trying to kite as best I can. While I look for whoever it is that's taking damage. And I'm... Oh, that's my buddy Blueberry. And I did not get to him in time. That's unfortunate. It makes sense for them to be on me. I mean, I'm healing. And I just need to get better at kiting and moving around. Let's see if I can get to this guy in time. Rejuvenate and... Nice, got that big heal off. Let's try to give him another one. And one more big heal, and I gotta get out of this AoE. Alright, with the Master Strikes. So I'm going to put a slow on that one, and then I'm going to speed in this direction and hope I don't get hit by a leap. Which would be unlikely since, you know, just leaped me a second previously. Right, so we'll put an AoE on top of a blue raspberry. And, okay, he runs a little bit to the side, which makes sense. There was someone capping that he spotted. Alright, so, Rejuvenate, Deliverance, and he should be okay. Now, I'm not as familiar with the names of the heals, because I've only been spec'd as a healer for maybe It's been maybe an hour, honestly. Alright. Doing okay so far in that I have yet to eat a full Master Strike, which I want to keep it that way as long as possible. I was expecting somebody in here to try to cap. Doing a little call out there because, yeah, there was too many of them on me and I couldn't. My spatial awareness got thrown off there. But, you know, dying's no big deal. It's going to happen eventually. And we've got 55 seconds left. And the odds are looking good that we are going to win this one. I'm going to drop west just in case. This guy over here is alone. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, that worked out. I use the force potency for the crit. Wanted to make sure she didn't get dropped. Alright, 19 seconds to go. That one's health was so low. It seemed like a waste not to try to take her out. Alright. So yeah, very simple at this stage of the game. You know, rejuvenate, and then either deliverance, benevolence, and with the timing, you probably have enough room to put in another deliverance. No, I'm sorry, another benevolence, and then your cooldown of rejuvenate should be up, and yeah, you can start it all over again. Pretty simple at this stage of the game. All right, see you later.